there YouTube friends, welcome back to another episode of Auntie A's Kitchen. My name's Amanda, I'm from England and I live in South Korea and have been living here now for several years. If you've never visited Korea, I highly recommend it. Beautiful people and the food incredibly delicious. And in fact, when we go out, we typically eat Korean food, but when I'm at home in the apartment, my comfort zone is to make English or Western dishes. I love sharing them and showing people how to make them using South Korean ingredients. If you're new to this channel, hi there. 안녕하세요. Welcome to everybody. Really appreciate those of you that have been supporting me from the early days. Today, as the thumbnail suggests, I'm going to be sharing with you a garlic herb butter recipe. It has three main ingredients, butter, parsley, and garlic, but I am going to season this. And I recommend watching this video all the way through as I'm going to be sharing some different ways that you can use this garlic herb butter and different ways that you can season this as well. I'm going to be making it in two different ways. One is a cylinder. I use this for fancy presentation on top of steak or on top of lamb chops, and I'm also going to make a tub of garlic herb butter that I use for everyday dishes. Let me show you how we make garlic herb butter in South Korea.
Today there are no measurements with this recipe. Garlic is one of those ingredients you either love or hate, and I love it. So today I will be using a lot. Feel free to use less if you prefer. I start with 5 cloves of garlic, peel them, and then put them through my garlic press. If you don't have a garlic press, that's okay. Just cut them up into little bits, put them into a bowl, and then with a spoon or a fork, mash them up. Next, I prepare some fresh parsley that I get from Emart. If you can't get fresh, then dried herb will also do, but if you can use fresh herbs in your cooking, I think it elevates the flavour. I prepare about a handful of parsley, removing the stem, and then I cut them up. Today I'm using 3/4 of a block of butter that I get from Home Plus. You want your butter to be nice and soft, so a few hours before making this recipe I get it out of the fridge so it can soften. To the butter I add my garlic and some Korean red pepper to add a little spice. I season with pepper and I will season with salt later on. Garlic herb butter really is a flexible recipe and there is nothing to stop you adding some more dried herbs to add some extra dimension of flavour. Using a fork I then mix all of the ingredients until everything is well incorporated together. Just as some of my Korean friends can tell when more ingredients need to be added when making kimchi, I can tell that my butter could do with a little more parsley and garlic, so I prepare and add these to our herb butter. I choose to add another 4 cloves of garlic and a handful of parsley. I'm not only looking for a good balance in colour, but I want a good hit of garlic as well. I'm making a lot of garlic butter today, but when you make this recipe, feel free to use less butter. Just a few ideas of what you can use it for: steak and lamb chops, garlic, mushrooms or bread, pasta, and my favourite, baked potato. As I mentioned in the introduction, I like to prepare this 2 different ways. First of all, I will put most of the herb butter into a container, making sure to compact the butter into all of the corners. This garlic herb butter will keep for about a week in a sealed container in your fridge or a couple of months in your freezer. The second way I prepare this is placing some of my garlic herb butter into some cling film, but you could also use baking paper. I lay out my cling film, then place the remainder garlic herb butter into the middle. I fold over my cling film and then roll up the butter. I tie off the ends and then one final roll to shape my garlic herb butter into a cylinder. For presentation purposes, it looks lovely when you can place a perfect shaped disc on a piece of lamb or steak. This homemade garlic herb butter recipe is not only flexible as there are endless possibilities of what herbs you could add, but as you've seen today, it's so easy to prepare. So thanks for watching today. Please don't forget to hit the like button, but most importantly, now go and have fun making this recipe. Throughout this month, I'm going to be showing you some more simple recipes where we will use some of this garlic herb butter. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, so until then, stay warm. It's cold at the moment in Korea. God bless. Chop kamnara.